Hi there everybody, welcome to Statik's review of the Makibes F69 Sport Watch. It's a waterproof smartwatch that I got off of Amazon. So let's take a look very quickly here. This is the construction of it. It's advertised as having stainless steel construction. What they're referring to is this band right here, which does seem to be stainless steel, but it's not a whole watch that's stainless steel. It's just this ring. It does seem to provide some protection for the watch. It is down just a hair, or just up a hair from the edge of the watch. You can see the shine right there. You can tell that there's an edge. So it does seem to protect the screen just a little bit. It's not a bad watch at all. I've been using it for about a month now. If you look right there, you'll see in the reflection that there's a distortion in the lens, so the lens isn't perfectly flat. Not sure why, if it's a manufacturing defect in this watch only, or if it's common to all of them. Comes with a silicone band, which you saw in the unboxing. I really like this band. It is slightly stretchy, so you can tighten it up, not as much as other watch bands, and still have good contact. For this here, the sensor in the back, which is the heart rate sensor, and that way it holds on nicely without squishing your arm. You can see there the charging contacts for the charger, and this is one of the neatest things, is these little pins here. Instead of having pins that you need to have a knife to get in behind here, it has these little levers that you can just pull with your finger to replace the strap easily. This strap has been used now for about a month. You can see now that in the bottom of the holes it's matte, but now in the top here it's shiny, and that's going to continue. So this strap here will probably wear out before anything else. The buckle's stainless steel, which is nice and strong. One of the neat features that I like too is, if you look on the inside of this retainer, you see that nub? That nub fits in these holes, so that the retainer doesn't slide up and down, but once you have it in a hole, it stays there. It keeps it from flopping around. It's been an irritation for me on other watches. This is another thing that they've solved with this watch. The cover of the screen is just plastic, not glass. As you can see, it is a touch screen, and it's actually not too bad for responsiveness. To unlock it, you have to hit the numbers in order. So let's go to the first screen here. So there's the time screen. So the first screen you come upon, this is your personal information. You can add your weight, height, age, and gender. Swiping to the left goes back, swiping to the right goes further in. Bluetooth, on or off, and that's what it's identified as in your Bluetooth. You have some watch functions here. You can change the contrast, reset the watch, or power it off. If you power it off, the only way to power it on is to put it in its base. And there's the version information. So the next page, you have a sedentary reminder. So if you have that turned on, that icon there, if I turn that on, you'll see the icon is now animated. So at 60 minutes, it will remind me to stand up. The other thing you see there at the bottom of that is 08 to 21. That's the time that the sedentary reminder will come on, between the hours of 8 in the morning and 9 in the afternoon. I don't use that feature because it doesn't seem to respond to if you're moving. It just goes off every hour. This is your sleep monitor. It tells you how many hours of sleep you got. This is light sleep and deep sleep, and it has 7 days stored. Go back through. So you can see at the top there, the Z's are animated. That tells you that is turned on. This is your stopwatch function, which I don't use, but it tracks your steps and your time for laps and everything. And then you have your alarm. Now the alarm on this is not very strong. It's just a simple 3 buzzes of the vibrating motor in this, and there is no speaker on this phone. So I'm not sure if it's going to wake me up or not. It'll help me if I'm already starting to wake up. This is the swimming function. So it's supposed to, let's see if it'll focus again. It's supposed to track your strokes if you're swimming. Go on, camera, focus. Put it down here. Okay, and it'll do different strokes. So you can see front crawl, front crawl, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and turn it off. This is the heart rate monitor. This does two things. This is your exercise. It'll have the low and the high rates. And if I go back here, come on, there we go. Right now it's in health monitoring mode. There it's off. And this is in sport mode. So it measures you continually. And you can see there's the green lights for it. Trying to measure my heart rate. I'll turn this part off. Go back here and put it on healthy heart. So that measures my heart rate periodically through the day and records it. That's going to not cooperate. So there we go. This is your pedometer. Right now is off. And there, if you guys running, it's on. And I find that the pedometer on this is actually, it seems to read high. I'm not sure why, but it seems to be higher than what you'd expect. I don't think I've gone 10 kilometers already today. And then we're back to that screen. One of the features I like about this phone too, this watch as well, is that it has a backlight. If you hold your finger on the screen, it lights up. So that stays on. When you first get the watch, that will stay on for 10 seconds. And there's no way in the watch to change that. The only way to change how long it stays on is to use the app. Now, the watch itself, I really like. I'm pretty hard on watches. I tend to scratch or crack screens, and I've had this now for a month. And you can see that it's barely scratched at all. It does pick up fingerprints, but if I wipe it off, you can see it's pretty clean. And fairly scratch-free. There's a couple small light scratches, probably from dust on my fingers. Just wanted to show you guys, this is the base, the charging base here. So your micro USB goes in there. There's a magnet here. And then on this side here is where the two charging pins are. So those fit into here, and there's a slight lip right there that it catches into. So when you put the charging base in, you put it in on this side a little bit first. And it clips in, and then the magnet holds it in, and it's very, very secure. So that if you don't, it'll even hold the watch, as you can see. I'll show you that again. Just like that. So it'll sit flat. I use it when I'm driving to charge my phone. Just on my way into work. It'll charge in about 10-15, sometimes 20 minutes, depending on how far it goes. But if I only have it down 1 bar, it takes about 15 minutes. There are 4 bars in that battery meter, and each bar is about 24 hours, roughly. As you can see, I have everything but the sedentary reminder turned on, and it lasts about 24 hours per bar, so you'll get just over 5 days, just under 5 days with this, which is pretty good. That was one of the features I was looking for. It's also advertised to be waterproof. Now, I have not taken it swimming, but I do wash dishes, and I do shower with this, and I have not had a problem. The only thing that you will notice is that when the warm water gets on the screen, on the front face, that it will register as a tap and come up with the unlock code, or the light will come on if it sits there for long enough. But it doesn't seem to overly drain the battery or anything. So overall, I'm very happy with this watch, if that's what you're looking for. One thing you may not like is that the notifications on this for Facebook and text messages, phone calls, that sort of thing, they do not tell you anything other than the fact that there is a call. So if you get a Facebook post that mentions you or something that you would normally get an alert for, you'll get an F. And I have a screenshot here. That F is the only thing you get. It doesn't tell you what the post is or anything else. If you get a text message, it'll come out with an envelope and say you have a text message, but it won't tell you anything about it. If you have an incoming phone call, it comes up with just the phone icon and vibrates to let you know that there's an incoming call, but you can't answer it or see who's calling from your watch. The one good thing for me is that I tend to carry my watch or my phone in my back pocket, and with it in my back pocket, I often miss calls and stuff because I don't feel the vibration, and I have the ringer turned off when I'm in classes. So this allows me to get those notifications easily without having my phone out on a desk and being loud. The one weak part with all of this, in my opinion, is the app itself. The app is a H+ watch. It runs in the background of whatever device you have it on. Unfortunately, it's not compatible with earlier versions of Android. You have to have Android 4.3 at a minimum, and I don't have a phone that has that. But this is my tablet that I did run it on, and as you can see, there's my heart rate, and this is your steps for the day, and you can tap on any one of them to see what the count is at that particular time, which is not too bad. And then here you have your yesterday's data. So this tells you how well you did for your steps that you're supposed to get. You can see it's minus 43. That minus means it's actually rolled over, and that's one of the things with it reading too many steps. I didn't get it for reading steps, so maybe, I don't know if it's the vibrations when I'm driving the car or what that sets it off so high, but it seems to read high. And this is your sleep report. And one of the things with this is that you can't download your sleep. It doesn't download the sleep report data until 9, so you can't look at today's. And then you have data summary that you can go over weeks, months, or years. And you have all your different data, heart rate, sleep, calories burned, that kind of stuff. And then, like I said, I had it on real-time heart rate, and it tracks your heart rate. And these seem high, but I think that's more because I'm not healthy. I had my wife, who is a registered nurse, check my heart rate at the same time that the watch was taking my heart rate, and they got the same number. So it does seem to be accurate. The settings on the app are here, bonded to the device. The thing that I noticed here is the screen save timer in the app. Right now I have it set to 5 seconds. That's actually how long the light stays on the watch. So when it comes, normally it's set to 10, you turn it to 5 in there, and that's how you do it. This is all the social notices you can get. There's not a whole lot, but, you know, it works. And I've got most of these not turned off. But there you go. Not a bad little app. Not a bad little watch. Once I get a watch that actually runs a newer operating system, I'm going to try and see how it works with the text messages. But otherwise, I've been very happy with the watch. For the price that I paid, not too bad at all. One update to my unboxing video, I mentioned that there was a pin missing from one of these straps. And I used the pin from the gray strap that was included from my shipper. But when I sent him an email to let him know that I was missing the pin, he said, no problem, I'll send you another strap. And he did. True to his word, I received a second black strap about a month later in the mail, free of charge, no shipping or anything else. He just sent it along. So if you want to go and support him as a reseller, I highly recommend it. I found him on Amazon.ca, and you can see his storefront on the unboxing. Alright, so hopefully we'll have some other unboxing videos and review videos, or even some guide videos for you in the next couple weeks as I work through an engineering degree and having 6 kids and trying to get some videos out for you guys. Please like, share, and comment. Let me know how you feel about this. Thanks.